this tag team contest.
Oh my goodness, going from Pamela Anderson to an extreme close-up of Harvey Wippleman. Give me a break. By the way, did you notice that Pamela Anderson was a little nonplussed about standing there next to Shawn? I mean, I think she was actually uncomfortable standing next to Shawn Michaels.
Oh, come on, McMahon. Can't you read between the lines?
What do you mean?
She just didn't want to make, what's his name, Tommy Lee?
Yes, Tommy Lee. Motley Crue, Tommy Lee, her new husband.
Yeah, she didn't want to get him upset. Big deal, her new husband. That's one of those Hollywood weddings. You know how long they last? I heard at the wedding they threw minute rice.
That's absurd.
I guarantee you. What did they do? They had their names tattooed on each other's ring fingers, right?
That's right, yes.
Well, I understand that she's got the word Shawn tattooed somewhere else.
This is a family program, if you don't mind.
Well, it's on her pinky finger.
And there you see Uncle Zebekiah along with these two huge mountain men. Can you tell them apart? Jacob and Eli Blu, ladies and gentlemen. Against a tag team likely to give them a run for their money in every respect. Well done. Big mountain men. And apparently, believe it or not, we are told that they are headed to WrestleMania. Jacob and Eli Blu at WrestleMania. Let's stay with this. Jacob and, or is that Eli?
I don't know. Don't look at me.
Now, come on. Now, you're supposed to be the authority here. Is that Jacob or Eli?
You're the one that ought to know everything about twins. You got to be a twin.
Got to be a twin.
No one person could be that stupid.
Drop kick. Nicely done by Timothy Well. And Well moving in. What a maneuver that was. And that big mountain man appears to be dazed, but that's about all. Illegally in the ring. Now, there was no tag there, was there? I missed it. If there was a tag, Stephen Dunn in there against Big. We'll call this one Jacob. Jacob setting up. Stephen Dunn coming off the rope. Missing with a nice maneuver. Look at this down and in. Oh, my goodness. Whoa.
Well Dunn is going to have to use their speed, their agility, because they certainly can't have strength with these guys.
And then right back on him, Stephen Dunn hammering away on Big Jacob. Or did we say his name was Eli?
Look at this.
Well, here comes Eli. And look at that. You can't turn your back on these mountain men whatsoever.
Look at their hair, McMahon. Why don't you get a toupee like that? And then comb it down over the front of your face.
I'm going to ignore that remark. Double boot. What an impressive maneuver by Jacob and Eli Blu. A brawling.
That's my boys. That's my nephews right there. Get used to it. Everybody, the World Wrestling Federation, these are my men.
They certainly are, Uncle Zebekiah.
He's a good guy, too, Uncle Zeb.
What do you know about Uncle Zeb?
I know he'll give you the hair off his back.
Oh, my goodness. Beg your pardon?
Generous guy.
Speaking of hair. Jacob and Eli pouring it on. Well done, although Stephen Dunn, he's getting it from both sides. Stephen Dunn not doing any better than his partner, Timothy Well. Both of whom, of course, are managed by Harvey Wippleman. And if I were Harvey, I certainly would keep my distance from his counterpart, Uncle Zebekiah.
Give a little more skill in there,
Boom. And Stephen Dunn whipped to the corner. These big mountain men headed to WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen. We're just headed to face a tag team combination. Headed to, oh, look at this, but these two big mountain men, Jacob and Eli, are going to WrestleMania. They're going to face, listen to this, King, the tag team combination of Lex Luger, the man whom we will see in action later this week, and his partner, Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog. What a tag team matchup that's going to be. And here's a cover, but rather sloppy one, actually.
You know, I would think that Lex Luger might want to have a little talk with his booking agent.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, matches against King Kong Bundy this week and then having to face these guys at WrestleMania.
Well, Lex Luger and the British Bulldog have been friends for a long, long time, and finally they have the opportunity to team up. And if, in fact, they're going to team up on a permanent basis, if that's true, you can expect unquestionably an extra added dimension in the tag team division for sure. Speaking of an extra added dimension, what about last Sunday? What about the action zone? What about after the matchup? The tag team title was up for grabs. Look at this. What about Men on a Mission pouring it on the Smoking Gun?
Yeah, I like it.
Apparently, however, that was some sort of a misunderstanding, and Oscar is going to apologize, so we are told, this Sunday on the action zone.
You're kidding me. I thought they were finally showing a little bit of promise.
All right, Timothy Well back in there, and missing in a roundhouse, Timothy Well. Wait a minute, the tag was made. The big mountain men made the tag, and dropping the knee to the sternum, the solar plexus area, and a 3 count. That is it. A tremendous victory for Jacob and Eli Blu. Managed by their uncle, Zebekiah. They're on their way to WrestleMania.
Yeah, well done. Ordinarily doing the double teaming, but this week they got ambushed.
Nonetheless, at WrestleMania, Lex Luger and the British Bulldog will square off against these two huge mountain men as we take a look at action we saw earlier. What about the matchup at WrestleMania?
Well, I've been thinking about it. I really don't think that's fair. It's unfair of Jack Tunney to allow a team like that to be formed. I'm talking about Lex Luger and the British Bulldog together as a team. You know, these guys dominate single competition, and now together as a team, it's unlimited what they can do. It's not fair, really.
As we
Get used to it, everybody in the world